It looks like this giant devilish creature is looking at you guys curiously.
Devilish, you say?
Yes. It seems you have met Santa. I don't know why the portals sent you... why he sent you back to me from him. But you'll not be traveling through my portals again, is that understood?
Are you Gargos?
Some might call me that. Well, how did you find this place?
We did. You tell us, we just spawned you.
He looks over his shoulder and goes, "Damn Santa." Well, Santa must have sent you here for a reason. How much do you know?
Santa controls the world economy. Was it Conra? Conra has a village of dead people.
Then I guess you must know that the Celestials, they plan on invading again.
Oh, right, those lords. And were the Celestials aliens?
They actually originally came out of this portal. From some other plane, I don't know. I have a proposition for you. You, specifically. The orc walking away. From my visions, I have seen some magnificent bathrooms on the other side. If I send you to the other side, would you be able to gain recon on their small civilization?
So is this moving to the village now, or I think we're stacking up too many quests. We have a job that we need to finish.
What is it that he offers?
Dead goblin bitches.
Oh, you're from the small forests. I do apologize. The small forests may have been some collateral damage during some experimentation. You might have come to understand and realize that the war that we have been fighting against the Celestials, trying to prevent another Celestial invasion, is of utmost importance in protecting this world. We've been experimenting, and he actually looks over at Alfredius. You seem like one of the folks that I have sent a shadow to keep company. Some of these shadows that I've been creating to try to find places of power have some unforeseen consequences and collateral damage. Sometimes it leads to the end of kingdoms, as he looks a little towards Dong, or sometimes small towns, as he looks towards Raynor. And I apologize on behalf of what we're doing, but there is a greater enemy at stake. Okay, cool. Roll. Feel free to roll sneak attack on this. Holy shit! Okay, Barbas, you are able to definitely act before, like, as a reaction. You can take a reaction to Raynor at this point. Raynor, try rolling for initiative too. Just to try to fight Barbas, unless you also roll a nat 20. Like, Barbas is probably going to be able to. Jesus Christ, you guys are rolling insanely good. With Barbas interrupting you raise your bow and you try to shoot it, and as soon as you kind of let go, Barbas hits you across the face. I will deal with Conra, and if you return, I will make sure that he gives you what you requested, but properly. That said, for the rest of you, he looks at Alfredius. I'm pretty sure you're curious about this shadowy dark figure that's been following you around. You have grown a lot since we first planted it on you. I can unlock it. We'll see how much it has grown with you.
Alfredius' ears perked. He's like, what?
And what brings you here? And he looks at Dong and Pierre, kind of ignoring Barbas as he thinks that, he offered you a really nice bathroom.
Well, long ago I was sent on a quest, and I would have never expected to be here working alongside a necromancer. And now, I see no purpose in helping, as my original quest has nothing to do with all of your celestial madness And if anything, if you ask me, you've caused more damage to this world than I've ever witnessed this quote-unquote Celestials have.
Guys, look, he's an alien denier.
What was your original quest, if I might ask?
Well, I heard there were some dark forces working in the village, making things hard for everybody, only to learn that it was Conrad causing these things.
So are you gonna kill him?
Not yet. I still need him to fulfill my wish to the young goblin. But as soon as that's done, if his life is interfering with your mission, then I can definitely end that for you. And what about you? And he looks at Dong. How about this then? I cannot bring your kingdom back, but where they're hidden out now, and he shows you through the an image through the portal, and it looks like a massive island where mountains reach tops of clouds, and the mountains that reach the tops of clouds are covered in it's almost a beautiful kingdom atop a mountain, just like isolated from the rest of the place. This can be yours if we take out the Celestials now. And let me make this official. He snaps, and then scrolls appear in front of you, essentially for you to stamp it or sign it or whatever. And it roll an investigation check.
+5. Okay.
Barbas, this guy's the most trustworthy person in the world. You should buy a used car from him. Rainer, when you did it, the blood on your hand, when you took it off the paper, the blood actually ended up filling out, and it made almost a perfect handprint for you. And then when Barbas does it, he slits his hand and he puts his handprint on there, and then it starts it doesn't form his hand. It actually just says Barbas but poorly written. Great. Shall we get started then? In the center of the room, though, you see these two figures tower 7-8 feet. I know a lot of you guys are fairly tall, but they tower probably a good foot or two taller, except for Rainer. Yeah. And so Rainer, for you, these things are giants. Our portals are supposed to be one way. Who are you? Identify yourselves. If that's what you need, we will definitely take you to one, but please identify yourself. Points to somebody off to the side, probably out this chair or something, and brings him over and goes, please escort this man to a restroom. Definitely the most pristine restroom you've ever seen. You don't even know what to do with half of the things in there. It's what you kind of expect to see from modern day bidets, but you're an orc from a small shanty village. There are levers and buttons and things that you've never seen before, and there's fountains inside the restroom. It looks like there's even a small waterfall. You don't know if you take a piss in it or if you are you supposed to watch. Bathhouse from heaven to be except it's just a single person restroom.
I will introduce myself. Good evening. I am court wizard of Her Majesty Queen Victoria VIII of the Empire of Victoria, sent here on a diplomatic mission.
I didn't think we had portal to Victoria. I'm intrigued. Feel free to stay here. There's drinks over at this table and other festive goods of the sort, and we'll make those arrangements. And she'll nod her head, and she walks away. And by this point, I think, Barbas, you come back in, and Barbas looks like a brand new man. Barbas looks the cleanest he's ever looked before in his entire life. I guess after some talk back and forth, somebody goes up to you, dressed very formally and stuff, and he goes, you must be the guests. I was told to keep you guys in high regard. So he comes back and he brings a flight of fruity drinks for you, Barbas, specifically. Yeah, no, the drinks here are actually extremely strong. As you guys are drinking, you feel you guys getting more and more drunk. Rainer, it's harder to keep conversation with these guys. And at this point, one of the Celestial comes up, and it looks like he's like got a set of cards in his hand. Let's start you off simple. Okay, drinking game, guys. Let's start rolling. Oh, Pierre. No, that's one. That's one strike on Pierre. I rolled in that one. So the shady like card dealer will take a drink, and he'll make his save throw. Okay, Rainer.
You know, this is the first time he's really got
Oh yeah? Okay. Make the Constitution saving throw. Oh, I think this might be Rainer. I think Rainer might be out.
well, you know, he's having fun, so he's gonna do it.
You're just gonna drink? Okay, 15 is your number to hit. Oh, yes, Rainer takes a second drink and just like face plants on the table, and you just like hear loud snoring come from Rainer's like small body. So let's roll d20.
Oh no.
Barbus! Ooh. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. Dude, Dong is doing really well. Okay, Barbus, here you go. Ooh! Barbus is knocked out. Alright, here we go. Ooh! Ooh! Dong, you're on your first strike, yep. Ooh! Oh! Yo! Dong! Or you can roll stealth. You roll a stealth or sleight of hand, and it has to beat everyone's perception roll. So everyone is going to roll for perception, and you have to roll higher than everyone else's perception.
Stealth or sleight of hand. Don't mean the same thing. I guess I go sleight of hand.
Well, the thing is Rainer is passed out, so you don't have to worry about Rainer or Barbus noticing you. Okay, everyone else roll a d20 plus your perception.
I'm a little tipsy and I accidentally spilt it.
Oh, don't worry, man. We got you another, and you are now forced to drink, and you don't get the Constitution saving throw. Alfredius, I think you're the only one who gets to roll, so I think you're actually forced to take this drink. And you have to roll 19.
Oh, I'm done.
This is your first one, right? Oh my gosh! Alfredus, you're the only one without a strike right now. Yep, okay, so now it's getting harder. You have to hit 21 the next time you drink. Alright, here we go.
No!
Alfredius, dude, so good. Alright, and Alfredius, you're not rolling next turn? So it's just me and you, Pierre? Oh! Holy crap, I just rolled natural 19 on the die. So he's still up, and he's gonna be rolling 21 next, so... Alright, yeah. Oh, just barely! Alfredius, it's 15. It's 15 for you right now, so you should be good. Damn! Down for the count. Alright. Whew. Pierre?
We're down.
Okay. Hold on. You need to beat 17. 17 is your number right now. That's what you're at. I'm keeping track. So a lot of you guys are like passed out at the table. Like you guys like gain like some level of consciousness. You're really like loopy though, and like tipsy and just like you're really mostly out of it. You don't remember being like walked or carried to a new room, but as you're gaining some level of consciousness, one of the Celestials, like you hear like behind the door. And this is like mostly all of you, like you're hearing in and out things of like, I smell the scent of Gargos on him. And like one of the other like, so she goes, what? He's still around? There's no way he's still around. That extremist went around like exterminating all of us as soon as we arrived here. I didn't realize he could live this long. And somebody goes, you hear like another voice going like, well, we left our home plane uh, when our world was dying. We needed a new place to go. Of course we came to invade here. He goes, yeah, it wasn't our fault. It was a misunderstanding. They treated us as gods before. You hear like just conversations in and out. You guys pass out for the night, and I think this is where we're going to end tonight's session.